Besides figures, the incorporation of tables is very similar to what we've seen here before. Once again, the table function itself is only available when your cursor stands at the beginning or the end of a paragraph. There the button in the format bar activates, allowing you to place a table. In the appearing placement menu, you can choose to upload a picture of a table or build a native one by scratch. Select how many columns and how many rows you want to work with and create a matching table grid. Don't worry too much though, this selection isn't final. As you see in a few moments, you can add and subtract rows and columns later on with no problem. When you then select the freshly made table with your mouse, the format bar receives another bar full of options and functions all catered to editing a table. That ranges from the alignment of text within the cell to assigning a head column or row, like this, which activates and deactivates by re-clicking. This is followed by an array of options to add columns or rows relative to the cursor's position, like a new row below or a new column to the left. The ability to merge cells that you selected beforehand is present also. And lastly, you have the option to delete the row or column that contains the currently selected cell. And thanks to the power of video editing, we see now what a table could look like filled out with text, including a table name that you can enter here in the title field. Press the return button to add some notes here as well. The export then automatically applies the template's format to the table. That includes an automated scaling and breaking of pages if necessary. In that case, the header of the table repeats on the new page like we see here. For additional options, you can delete the whole table in the context menu here, or switch it from portrait to landscape mode if the table gets too big to be properly displayed in an upright paper format. This concludes the placement of more visually charged elements like figures and tables, and up next is something that requires a slightly different expertise: equations.